Have you ever looked at your pictures and thought, I know what would make these look better? A unicorn vomiting over them. Well, in this episode of Bangers and Smash, we take a look at Lomography's Lomochrome Purple, which has got you covered. So I'm not really into gimmicky photography things like cross-processing, but I saw this film in the shop and I thought, why not give it a go? We're still stuck indoors with coronavirus, so anything that gets us outside is good. So fair warning, the pictures are not particularly great. I only got one roll of film of this. It's expensive here in Singapore, and after stepping outside of the shop I realised I could have bought two 12 inches and had change. So I did want to take these pictures on the Pentax 6.7, but I've run out of batteries and I can't find them anywhere in Singapore, so we're waiting for some to be delivered. So instead I decided to load up the Bronica RF645 rangefinder instead. For you that means that you get roughly 15-16 crap pictures rather than 10. So after loading up the camera with the weird purple film, we headed to one of Singapore's insta-jamming areas to take some mediocre pictures of old buildings. So I was kind of hoping it would rain today so we can have some purple rain pictures. If Lomography ever make yellow chrome film, we could have a golden shower. Or maybe not. Anyway, let's go and find some more green stuff to turn purple. So green things turn purple. I'm wondering how purple things turn. Yeah, I have no idea how Carl McDougall walks around filming himself, taking pictures with medium format cameras that are much bigger than this. I really like Carl's videos and his photography, by the way. Almost as much as I like his beard. Just a shame it's not more ginger. So on Lomography's website they describe Lomochrome Purple as a variable speed film, meaning that you can shoot it between 100 and 400 ISO to get different variations in the amount of purple that's in the shot. I decided to go somewhere in the middle and shoot all of these pictures at ISO 200. So you might be thinking these pictures don't look as purple as you see on the Lomography website or on Instagram. I think that has something to do with the way that I scanned it with my Epson scanner and used Negative Lab Pro to convert the negatives. I think it's taken some of the purple tones away. That being said, I did do some direct scans using the normal Epson software, and I actually think that the results using Negative Lab Pro are much better than those with a normal scan. There's more purple in the normal scan, but I'm really just not a fan. The skin tones in the direct scan, and I assume what you would get back from a lab, look off. Lomography says that reds aren't really affected by the color shift, so you should get relatively normal skin tones and everything else looking a bit odd. The other thing that I found interesting using the film was it's supposed to shift greens into purples. But if you look at a lot of the pictures, I'm wearing a green t-shirt and it didn't shift that to purple. A lot of the buildings that were green actually still came out green, and there's almost this green purple look to all of the pictures. I don't mind it, it's not as horrible as I was expecting from the film. But the greens that seemed to get shifted, whether that was just because I was shooting at ISO 200, tended to be dark greens from plants, particularly plants. So buildings, my t-shirt, they just remained green. Weird. wonder how many people have Instagrammed all of these pictures. Yeah. Very original. So as pretty as this area is, these are not really the kind of pictures that I like taking, but there's not really much else to go and do. You can't really go and do street photography here in Singapore at the moment. Not that you can normally do it anyway. So we'll take whatever pictures we can. Purple pictures, of course. Purple photographs. More purple than a baboon's ass. So after taking a bunch of pictures of some old buildings that were pretty cool, it actually started to rain. So the Bronica RF645 isn't very waterproof, so we ran away and ate some ramen and just shot some random pictures of me and the girlfriend, and then went home, and that was it. Lomochrome Purple, whoop-de-doo. So yeah, there you have it. I took some purple pictures. I'm kind of glad I only got one roll of it. It is very expensive here in Singapore. It's not so expensive in other areas like the US or the UK. Would I buy Lomography's Lomochrome Purple again? And the answer is probably not. I don't think it really adds anything to the pictures other than being a bit quirky. It's expensive and it doesn't really suit my style of photography. If you'd like to see what I'm a little bit more into, have a look at my last video about pictures from Istanbul back in 2013. I did find that I was taking pictures that I wouldn't normally take just for this video basically. But that being said, if you are into purple things and it tickles your fancy, then by all means give it a go. So there we go, another video about film photography on Bangers and Smash. If you like this or if you didn't like it, leave me a comment down below. It's good to get some feedback on these videos. I think we're about 5 in now, and it's good to know what we should and shouldn't make videos about going forwards. But anyway, until the next time, you know what to do. Go away.